for you and Tank.
Crazy. But every fight, I don't care who you is, before you get in there, you're like, damn, this is something I really want to do. Do I really want to go in there? It's just, it crossed your mind. Then when you in there, you're like, fuck it, it's go time.
Yeah, I think it's almost like when shout out Kenny Burns, V103's own. I think it's even like a concert. Like sometimes, like I might do a summer jam in New York and 60,000 people, and I get nervous. But the minute I walk on the stage, it's like I'm home. I'm in my living room. Is that the same of like a championship fight?
Yeah, once you throw the first punch, it's like, all right, it's time. We locked in. Now it's like you go into the game plan and you go like into fight mode. I'm ready. Whatever.
Garcia said he fought you 5 times in the amateurs. He says he won 3 times. Is there any truth to that? And
at the end of the day, he don't got no proof of his wins. I got all proof of my wins. So at this point, I won every single one. Until he can show some proof, I won every single one.
Oh my God. I mean, you know, I've been on my losing weight. I've been on my exercising. I'm older than you, but I've been pushing myself to the ultimate. But I mean like exhaustion.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where I come back, I leave like, I come back like, right? I heard nobody trains like you in the gym.
Yeah.
Tell me what it's like, you getting up, going to the gym and training.
I mean, when I go in the gym, I put it all on the line. I push myself to the extreme because I know that I always learn that what you do in the gym is what you're gonna do in a fight. Some people say, "Oh, the fight different than the gym is different." I always believe what you do in the gym is what you're gonna do in a fight. And you know, I'm just a hard worker. I put my all into I sacrifice everything for boxing. So, you know, when I go in there, I'm putting in the work. I'm sacrificing. I'm putting everything for that one night to be ready 100%.
You know, I watched the fight. Obviously, one of the greatest of all times is Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather, right? And I watched the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Out first 5-6 rounds, I don't know which one, but then I seen him change the whole style and
Say
plan.
it again one more time.
I said, one of the greatest of all times is my brother Floyd Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
I watched one fight where Mayweather was losing like 6 rounds. I've never seen nothing like that before. I forgot who it was. And he switched his whole style up. And he figured it out and he beat the guy. And I watched him at the end talk. And he was like, yeah, he was giving me a tough time. But I remember when, let me throw any boxing. It wasn't the accurate. Leon Spinks switched up his style like this and he won. Do you watch a lot of tape from back in the days of old school champions and all that?
Yeah, that's all I watch. You know, I don't really watch fighters today. I watch all old fighters, like throwback fighters. Of course, I love to watch Floyd. Man, the list go. I got dudes who never, like, when it was black and white, like Ezra Charles, and they was fighting like through slavery and shit like that. So I watch old fights.
Oh, so you watching Joe Louis and all those guys? And
Charles, Charlie Burley, old fighters who people never even heard of, way before my time.
Yeah, they say lately the woman's been fighting over you, but we ain't gotta elaborate on that shit right there, man. And how do you know what girl? You know, you're a young dude, you filthy rich, you the champ, you got all the heat on you. How do you know which girl to trust or to bring home to your moms and your pops? Like, what is in it? What do you see in them?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still shuffling through them. I'm still, picking and choosing. I don't know which one yet,
Take your time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my time, and the right one is gonna come at the right time.
I think you'll know, hopefully, because unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? You're already there. You're in the spotlight. You got the bread. You got all that. You don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? So No, a lot of these girls like soap operas. I don't want the girls to kill me. The girls watch me. You watch yourself with these girls, man. That's all I'm saying. Be very, very careful, because you make a mistake, you be paying for the rest of your life.
Yeah, my dad this all the time. I would much rather have these problems than back a couple years ago when I didn't, I couldn't catch a girl and save my life. Now I feel good that, I'm
You like these problems. Hey, let me ask you something. What's your top 5 favorite boxers of all time? Your top 5.
No order?
No order.
Okay, all right. Well, let me go. I got to go with Ezra Charles, Floyd, Roy Jones. I've been watching a lot of Ricardo Lopez and Ali.
Oof. Ali's my favorite of all time. Ali, Muhammad Ali, just what what he stood for.
Everything he stood for.
Everything he stood for was ill. And at the time too, you gotta understand we was underrepresented, underrepresentation. He stood up for the rights of the people. You know what I'm saying? And as a fighter, he's my favorite fighter too, because you can lose. It's crazy. So if you watch basketball, they kill Charles Barkley all the time because he didn't win a championship. But he's one of the greatest 50 players of all time. Same thing with boxers. You go undefeated the minute you lose one fight. People start sleeping on you immediately. But Ali would lose a fight, come back, win. That's why I love Ali.
And that's what's wrong with boxing these days, that where if you take a loss, then they just count you all the way out. Rather in UFC, basketball, football, you take a loss and you could come back, and still be good. Now it's like if you take a loss in boxing, they just cancel you all the way out.